What is up, book nerds? My name is Hillary and welcome back to my channel. Today, as you saw by the thumbnail, I am doing my first book unhaul of 2023 and I'm so excited to show you guys what books I've decided to unhaul from my bookshelves since I've reorganized them. And before we get into this video, don't forget to hit that like and that subscribe with that notification bell and you'll be the first to know when I So the first 5 books that I am going to be getting rid of are all by the same author, and those books are One Lucky Vampire, Vampire Most Wanted, Hungry for You, Runaway Vampire, and then another copy of One Lucky Vampire, and all of these are by Lindsay Sands. I read One Lucky Vampire in December and just did not enjoy it, and I just don't think her writing is for me, and so I am going to pass these along to somebody who probably likes her writing a lot more than I do. The next book I am going to be getting rid of is one that I've tried reading and ended up not finishing it, and that book is If You Believe by Kristen Hanna. I really want to give Kristen Hanna a try, and I really want to read her book The Nightingale, and I believe I have one more of hers that I really want to try, but this one just was not for me, and I don't know if it's just because it's an older book or what, so I'm going to try those books and see if I like those, but this one just I did not enjoy. The next 3 books that I'm going to be talking about are also all by the same author, and those books are The Temptation, The Hunt, and The Divide, all by l.j.smith, and these I bought because I watched The Secret Circle years ago on, I believe it was Netflix, and I really enjoyed it, and I really wanted to read these books, but these are ones that are not the first ones in the series, and I think I'm just too old to really get into them now, and I just want to pass them on to somebody who will enjoy these a lot more, and I think they're for more younger audience than for me. This next one I'm only getting rid of because this is a second copy I have of this book, and that's why I'm getting rid of it, and that is Bared to You by Sylvia Day. And like I said, I just have 2 copies of this, and I must have bought this at Goodwill and I forgot I already had this copy, so I am going to be getting rid of this one. This next book was one from Book of the Month that I was so excited to read. It was one of our reads for my mom and my sister-in-law's book club, and I got halfway through it and just was not enjoying it. So I would rather somebody else get this book and enjoy it more than I did, and that book is Killers of a Certain Age by Deanna Raybourn. Like I said, I had really high hopes for this, but I don't know, I think it was the writing or it just wasn't for me. I gave this a try and I ended up just skimming the last half of it, so I just don't really need this book on my shelf. The next book I have here is It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. The only reason I'm getting rid of this is because I have the second book in paperback, and so I bought the first one in paperback and I don't really need 2 copies. And so I'm going to be selling this one on my Pangobooks. This next book has such high praise on BookTube, and I don't understand why, because it could just be me, but I really did not enjoy this book, and that book is Sign Here by Claudia Lux. This is about a guy who's in hell, and there's so many levels in hell, and where he's at, he can go and make deals with people in our world, and I don't know, I just got so confusing, and this was another one that we tried reading for our book club, and it did not go well, and yeah, that's all I have to say about this one. This next book I read, and I enjoyed, I just will never read it again, and that book is Honey Girl by Morgan Rogers. Like I said, I enjoyed it, but I won't read it again. I figured there was going to be more romance in this book, and there really wasn't, and it was kind of a letdown, but I still liked the writing of this book. So I'm going to try and hopefully give this author another chance when she has another book come out. And the last 4 books that I'm getting rid of are all part of the same series, and the only reason I'm getting rid of them is because I read the first one, gave it 3 stars, and it was pretty good, and I read the second one and I gave it 2 stars and absolutely did not like it. So I figured the rest of the series probably isn't going to be that good. So those books are Evermore, Blue Moon, Night Star, and Shadowland, all by Alison Noel. And these are about a girl who is in a car accident with her parents, but she ends up surviving. She ends up in like the in-between, but ends up surviving because of a certain reason. And so she moves in with her aunt, and she's going to the school, and she meets this guy named Damon, and everything just goes from there. It's paranormal, and it was interesting, but like I said, I was just so disappointed in the second book, and I did not want to waste my time reading the rest of the series. But yeah, that is it for this video. I will have most of these, if not all of them, on my Pangobooks account, which will be in the description down below. So go check those out if you guys are interested in any of these, because I think here in the next couple of months, I'm going to be taking whatever's not on Pangobooks and taking the ones that haven't sold to half-price books and sell them there. But yeah, like I said at the beginning, don't forget to hit that like and that subscribe and that notification bell. And as always, keep on reading, people. Bye!